Right now on California Live, celebrity medium Matt Fraser has Malou spooked with a giant surprise.
So did you just put a picture in your house of him?
Actually, yes, I did. I framed it.
Isn't that crazy?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to California Live. Ladies, today we are talking mediums, and I have a weird relationship with them. Sometimes I don't believe it. Other times I'm like, you're a magician, because I can't believe you know this.
Okay, Danny, you hit it right on the head because I am right there with you. I have a love-hate relationship. I want to love and really believe that they're being honest, but then sometimes I'm like, how do you know this stuff? Are you cheating? What is happening? It's like, I want to know, but then I don't want to know. I want to know, and then I don't want to know.
One of those mediums you guys are talking about is Matt Fraser, and he did a reading with me, and it kind of creeped me out a little bit. He did dig deep, but he is one of the best out there, as you'll see on his show, Meet The Frasers on E, because he has the ability to make people laugh, cry, and overcome grief.
Who is missing the finger?
He had that trigger finger.
The most important finger? The only people that listen to me are dead people. Your father, he just showed me his writing. Shut the hell up. You had his writing tattooed on you?
Yes. He is the top psychic medium in my book.
Because you can't put a price on this face. You know that, right?
Matt Fraser, great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. So for a lot of people, you're a psychic medium. And so now we know it from your show called Meet The Frasers, which, by the way, it is so entertaining. You are so funny. You are so gifted. Make people laugh, make people cry. So I know your entire family's involved.
They are. So the show is actually behind the scenes of my life because so many people for years have seen me on TV, giving readings to different celebrities and, different talk show hosts and, all over the circuit. So what he wanted to do is he was like, who is this person? Let's give everybody a look behind the scenes of his life and, show the true Matt Fraser, not just the guy who talks to the dead.
You also have a book, When Heaven Calls.
Yes, this is it. This is my new book that came out. It's called When Heaven Calls, Life Lessons from America's Top Psychic Medium. And this is all about my life, about growing up, speaking and hearing the departed, and how I started my journey being afraid and being scared to learning that, dead is not dead. Dead is just different. And that we all have the ability to communicate with our loved ones, whether it be through signs, whether it be through feelings, whether it be through sensations, or even through dreams.
Okay, that's good to know, because a lot of people are scared for sure. So I know you did a reading with Danny and Jess back in the studio months ago, and you were able to, to talk to them a little bit about people who've departed from their lives. So I'm not sure what you can do for me right now.
A couple, yeah, I'm glad you asked, because it's funny, when I meet somebody, I'm reading somebody. When I'm connecting with you, there's a couple different souls that are stepping forward from the other side. So first of all, right away, have your grandmother that's stepping forward, that's here and with you. And then also when I'm connecting, did you lose your dad as well? Yes. Because your father's stepping forward saying, that's my daughter, and he just leaned over and kissed you when I'm connecting with him. Aww. Letting you know that he's here and that he's with you. And more importantly, your dad wants you to know about how proud he is of your accomplishments here in this world. Because your dad tells me from when you were younger, you've always been a go-getter within life. He says, you've never let anything stop you. He says, and I want to let you know that I'm so proud of that. And also at the same time, he tells me you just put pictures up of him. So did you just put a picture in your house of him?
Actually, yes, I did. I framed it.
Isn't that crazy?
The picture's been here, but I finally framed it.
He tells me that because he's saying to me, I can't believe it. He goes, this is my favorite picture of himself. And he's bringing this through and he's saying to me, I'm now in the house with her. And he says to me, every time you walk by that picture, he says, know that I'm right there. And he says that you also stop by and you will look at the picture and you'll talk to him. And, say, hi, Dad, or good morning, Dad, or just think that to him. And that's his way of letting you know that, he can hear you. Your dad was sick for quite some time, he's telling me. But we didn't expect him to take a turn for the worse the way that he did, because he's acknowledging that. And your dad says to me, listen, he goes, I didn't want to worry you. He tells me that there were times when you didn't know he was as sick as he was, or didn't know how severe of what he was going through. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, absolutely.
And your dad's saying, listen, I don't want you to have any grief, any hurt, any remorse. He says, I want you to know that I just loved seeing you on your life journey and what you've been doing within life. He says, that makes me so proud. And he's acknowledging that.
Thank you, Matt.
Hold on. He's also whispering to me.
Hold on.
I'm hearing happy birthday. Whose birthday is it?
It's not mine already passed. My mom's.
Oh, hello. Is she still here in the physical?
Yes.
He's wishing her a happy birthday. Please let her know, because he's singing happy birthday to me on the other side. So if it's her birthday, know that this is why I love doing what I do. These are not just shows. These are literally like a family reunion with heaven, because this is your dad's way of letting you know that he hasn't missed out, that he's wishing you, your mom, a happy birthday, and that he's going to be with her right at that moment.
That was really nice. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
I still don't know how he does that. So amazing.